What if I told you that something as simple as how you sit could add 7 years to your life? While the average American over 65 struggles with mobility issues, joint pain, and declining independence, there's a 90-year-old grandmother in Okinawa, Japan who still tends her garden every morning, walks to the market, and sits comfortably on the floor to share meals with her great-grandchildren. Here's the shocking truth: Japan has the highest life expectancy in the world at 84.6 years, compared to just 78.9 years in the United States. But here's what most people don't know: it's not just their diet or genetics that's keeping them healthy and active well into their 90s. There's something they do every single day, something so simple that you probably did it naturally as a child, but somewhere along the way, we in the Western world lost this ancient practice. And science is now proving that this one habit could be the key to maintaining your independence, reducing chronic pain, and yes, even adding years to your life. My friends, what I'm about to share with you today isn't about expensive supplements. It's not about grueling exercise routines or restrictive diets. It's not even about having perfect genes. It's about rediscovering a simple way of sitting and moving that your body was designed for. A practice that keeps your joints flexible, your muscles strong, and your mind sharp, no matter what age you are right now. You see, while we've been sitting in chairs for hours every day, slowly losing our mobility and developing chronic pain, the Japanese have maintained a sitting practice that naturally keeps their bodies functioning like they're decades younger. Today, I'm going to share with you the 7 specific aspects of this Japanese sitting habit that research shows can transform your health after 60. Each one is something you can start doing today, right in your own home, without any special equipment or training. So whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, get ready to discover how this ancient practice could give you back the mobility and vitality you thought you'd lost forever. Secret 7, the daily floor transition practice. Let's start with number 7, the daily floor transition practice. In traditional Japanese homes, people sit on the floor multiple times throughout the day, for meals, tea ceremonies, and family gatherings. But here's what makes this powerful: it's not just about sitting on the floor, it's about the getting up and down. A groundbreaking study from the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology followed over 2,000 adults aged 51 to 80 for 6 years. They found that people who could sit on the floor and stand up without using their hands had a dramatically lower risk of death from all causes. Think about it: every time a Japanese person sits down for a meal or gets up from their low table, they're performing what researchers call a functional movement pattern that keeps their hip flexors flexible, their core strong, and their balance sharp. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I can't get down on the floor anymore. Don't worry, you don't have to start there. You can begin by simply practicing getting up from a regular chair without using your arms. Do this 5 times, twice a day. As you get stronger, you can progress to sitting on the edge of your bed, then maybe a cushion on the floor. Remember, every Japanese elder started somewhere. The key is consistency, not perfection. Secret 6, the Seiza posture for joint health. Number 6, the Seiza posture for joint health. Seiza is the traditional Japanese way of sitting where you kneel with your legs folded beneath you. Before you say, "I could never do that," let me explain why this position is so powerful and how you can adapt it for your current ability level. When you sit in Seiza, you're naturally maintaining the 3 curves of your spine, engaging your core muscles, and keeping your ankle joints flexible. Research from Tokyo University found that people who regularly practiced Seiza had significantly better posture, less lower back pain, and maintained ankle flexibility well into their 80s. Dr. Hiroshi Nakamura, an orthopedic surgeon who studied traditional Japanese sitting positions for over 20 years, discovered that the Seiza position naturally decompresses the spine and improves circulation to the lower extremities. Now, if traditional Seiza is too challenging right now, you can start with what I call supported Seiza. Place a thick cushion or meditation bench between your calves and thighs. This reduces the pressure on your knees and ankles while still giving you the postural benefits. Start with just 2 minutes a day during your morning coffee or evening tea. Your body will gradually adapt, and you'll notice improvements in your balance and core strength within just a few weeks. The beautiful thing about Seiza is that it forces you to be present and mindful, something that naturally reduces stress and promotes mental well-being. Secret 5, the Tatami breathing technique. Secret number 5, the Tatami breathing technique. When Japanese people sit on their traditional tatami mats, they naturally breathe differently than when we sit in chairs. This isn't coincidence, it's biomechanics. When you sit on the floor with proper posture, your diaphragm has more room to expand fully. This means deeper, more efficient breathing, which delivers more oxygen to your brain and muscles. A fascinating study from Kyoto University tracked 500 adults over age 65 for 5 years. They found that those who practiced floor sitting combined with deep breathing exercises had significantly better cognitive function, lower blood pressure, and reported feeling more energetic throughout the day. Here's how the tatami breathing technique works. Sit comfortably on the floor or on a cushion, with your spine naturally straight. Place one hand on your chest, one on your belly. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 counts, allowing your belly to rise while keeping your chest relatively still. Hold for 2 counts, then exhale through your mouth for 6 counts. The Japanese call this kokyu, and it's not just breathing, it's a form of moving meditation that calms the nervous system and improves focus. What's remarkable is that this simple practice triggers what scientists call the relaxation response, which reduces inflammation in your body and supports your immune system. You can practice tatami breathing anywhere, on your bed, in a comfortable chair, or eventually on the floor. The key is making it a daily habit, just like brushing your teeth. Secret 4, the art of mindful posture awareness. Number 4, the art of mindful posture awareness. In Japanese culture, how you sit reflects respect for others, for the moment, and for yourself. This cultural emphasis on sitting posture has created a population that maintains better spinal health throughout their entire lives. Here's what Western medicine is just now discovering: your posture doesn't just affect your spine, it affects your mood, your energy levels, and even your hormone production. Research from Harvard Medical School found that people who maintained better posture had higher levels of testosterone and lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone that contributes to aging and disease. When Japanese people sit on the floor, they practice what researchers call active sitting. Unlike slumping in a chair, floor sitting requires constant micro-adjustments that keep your core muscles engaged and your spine in proper alignment. Dr. Sarah Chen from Stanford University studied the difference between chair sitting and floor sitting in adults over 60. Her research showed that just 20 minutes of mindful floor sitting per day improved core strength by 23% and reduced lower back pain by 40% within 8 weeks. But here's the secret: it's not just about the physical position, it's about the mindfulness. Japanese culture teaches awareness of your body position throughout the day. You can start developing this awareness right now. Several times a day, take a moment to notice: are your shoulders relaxed? Is your head balanced over your spine? Are you breathing deeply? This simple practice of checking in with your posture throughout the day can dramatically improve your spinal health and reduce the chronic pain that affects so many of us as we age. Secret 3, the ground connection philosophy. Secret number 3, the ground connection philosophy. There's something profound that happens when you regularly connect with the ground, and the Japanese have understood this for centuries. Sitting on the floor isn't just a cultural practice, it's a form of natural grounding that has measurable health benefits. Recent research in the field of environmental medicine has discovered that direct contact with the Earth's surface can reduce inflammation, improve sleep, and boost immune function. But you don't need to sit directly on the ground to get these benefits. The key is maintaining what researchers call postural variety, regularly changing your sitting positions and heights throughout the day. A comprehensive study from the International Journal of Behavioral Nutrition and Physical Activity followed 3,000 adults over age 55 for 10 years. They found that people who varied their sitting positions throughout the day had significantly better joint mobility, less arthritis progression, and maintained their independence longer than those who spent most of their time in chairs. The Japanese naturally achieve this postural variety through their floor-sitting culture. They might sit cross-legged for tea, kneel for a formal meal, or squat while working in the garden. You can incorporate this ground connection philosophy into your daily routine starting today. Spend some time sitting on different surfaces: a firm cushion on the floor, the edge of your bed, or even a yoga block. The goal isn't to be uncomfortable, it's to give your body the variety of positions it craves to stay mobile and healthy. Even 5 minutes of floor sitting while watching television or reading can begin to restore the natural movement patterns your body remembers from childhood. Secret 2, the community sitting ritual. Number 2, the community sitting ritual. Here's something beautiful about Japanese culture that directly impacts longevity: they sit together. Whether it's sharing meals on the floor, participating in tea ceremonies, or gathering for community meetings, the Japanese have maintained the practice of communal floor sitting that serves both social and physical health. Loneliness is now recognized as a major health risk for people over 60. Studies show it's equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day in terms of its impact on your lifespan. But when you have regular social connections combined with healthy physical practices, you create a powerful recipe for longevity. Research from the Okinawa Centenarian Study found that people who regularly participated in group activities that involved floor sitting had stronger social bonds, better mental health, and lived significantly longer than those who didn't. There's something about sitting at the same level, sharing space on the floor, that creates deeper connections between people. Without the barriers of chairs and tables, conversations become more intimate and meaningful. You can start your own community sitting ritual today. Invite family members or friends to join you for tea while sitting on cushions on the floor. Start a gentle stretching group in your community where everyone sits on yoga mats. The key is combining the physical benefits of floor sitting with the emotional benefits of social connection. This powerful combination is one of the secrets behind Japan's remarkable longevity statistics. Remember, we humans are social creatures, and healing happens in community. Don't underestimate the power of sharing this journey with others. Secret 1, the Daily Mobility Maintenance System. And now, the number 1 secret, the Daily Mobility Maintenance System. This is what ties everything together, and it's the most important principle for adding healthy years to your life. The Japanese don't think of floor sitting as exercise, they think of it as life. It's woven into their daily routine so naturally that they maintain their mobility without even trying. Every time they sit down for a meal, they're doing a squat. Every time they get up, they're doing a functional strength exercise. Every transition is an opportunity to maintain the range of motion in their joints. A landmark study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity tracked adults over 70 for 15 years. The research revealed that people who maintained regular floor sitting practices had 60% less joint stiffness, 45% better balance, and were 3 times more likely to remain independent in their daily activities. But here's the real secret: consistency beats intensity every single time. You don't need to sit on the floor for hours. You don't need to achieve perfect positions. You just need to do a little bit every single day. Start with 5 minutes of floor sitting during your morning routine. Progress to getting up and down from the floor once during your lunch break. Add some deep breathing while sitting on a cushion before bed. These simple daily practices will compound over time, just like interest in a savings account. Small daily investments in your mobility will pay huge dividends in your health and independence as you age. Now, I'm curious about you, my friend. Which of these 7 secrets resonates most with you? Are you someone who already spends time sitting on the floor, or would this be completely new for you? I want you to think about your current daily routine. Where could you incorporate just 5 minutes of floor sitting? Maybe during your morning coffee, or while watching your favorite evening program. Here's what I'd love you to do. In the comments below, tell me your age and what city you're watching from. Then, let me know which of these 7 secrets you're going to try first. Are you drawn to the breathing technique? Excited about starting a community sitting group? Ready to challenge yourself with those daily floor transitions? And be honest with me, what's your biggest concern about trying floor sitting? Is it worry about your knees? Afraid you won't be able to get back up? Whatever it is, share it in the comments. This community is here to support each other, and I promise you're not alone in whatever challenges you're facing. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Every healthy, active 90-year-old in Japan started their floor-sitting journey at some point in their life. There's no reason you can't start yours today. My dear friends, let me leave you with this powerful truth: your age doesn't determine your mobility, your daily habits do. The Japanese have proven that it's possible to maintain strength, flexibility, and independence well into your 80s and 90s. They've shown us that the secret isn't found in expensive treatments or complicated exercise programs. It's found in returning to the natural movement patterns your body was designed for. It's found in the simple act of sitting on the floor, breathing deeply, and moving with intention every single day. I want you to imagine yourself 1 year from now. Picture yourself getting up from the floor with ease, sitting comfortably in any position, breathing deeply and feeling energized throughout your day. Imagine the confidence that comes from knowing your body is strong and capable, regardless of your age. This isn't just wishful thinking, this is what happens when you consistently apply these 7 Japanese sitting secrets to your daily life. You have a choice right now. You can continue down the path that most people in our society take, gradually losing mobility, accepting chronic pain as normal, and becoming more dependent on others as you age. Or you can choose the Japanese path. You can start today, right now, by simply sitting on the floor for 5 minutes. You can begin to reclaim the birthright of mobility and vitality that belongs to you at any age. The research is clear. The benefits are proven. The only question left is, what will you choose? Your future self is counting on the decision you make right now. Your family members who want to see you healthy and independent are counting on you. And frankly, the world needs more examples of people who refuse to accept aging as decline. You have everything you need to start this journey. You don't need special equipment, expensive memberships, or perfect health. You just need the willingness to begin. So here's my challenge to you: before you go to bed tonight, sit on the floor for just 5 minutes. Focus on your breathing. Feel the connection to the ground beneath you. Notice how your body responds. That's it. That's your first step toward adding not just years to your life, but life to your years. If this video has opened your eyes to the power of Japanese sitting habits for healthy aging, I need you to do 3 things right now. First, hit that like button to help this message reach other people who need to hear it. There are thousands of people over 60 who are struggling with mobility issues, thinking it's just part of getting older. You can help them discover that there's another way. Second, share this video with someone you care about. Maybe it's your spouse who's been complaining about back pain. Maybe it's your friend who's worried about losing their independence. Or maybe it's your adult children who want to see you stay healthy and active for years to come. Third, make sure you're subscribed to this channel because next week, I'm releasing a video that shows you exactly how to create your own Japanese-inspired daily routine for maximum longevity. I'll be sharing specific exercises, meal timing strategies, and stress reduction techniques that complement everything you've learned today. And here's a special bonus, I'll also be revealing the 3 biggest mistakes people make when trying to start floor sitting, and how to avoid them so you can progress safely and effectively. Don't miss that video, it could be the difference between succeeding with these practices and giving up before you see results. Remember, every day you wait is another day your body is missing out on these incredible benefits. But every day you practice, even for just a few minutes, is a day you're investing in a healthier, more independent future. Your journey to Japanese-inspired longevity starts now. I believe in you, and I can't wait to hear about your progress in the comments. Until next time, keep moving, keep growing, and remember, your best years can still be ahead of you.